is Julia van Zandvoort. I'm a PhD student here at the Courtauld, working on tapestries and the exchange of tapestries in the 16th century between Flanders and Italy. And today I'll tell you something more about this beautiful silk fragment that I have in front of me here. This fragment is found in a box within the Harris Collection, which contains silks and brocades from the pre-18th century with religious and royal iconography. The fragment in question here is entirely made out of brown silk, both the wefts and warps, and the decoration is done in gold brocade. The fact that this silk and the brown color is so well preserved is extremely rare, because usually the brown pigment is incredibly unstable, which makes it deteriorate really easily, causing very little examples of silk such as this to be still in existence. When we first started looking at fragments within the Harris Collection, we couldn't really place where this specific fragment came from in terms of geography and dating. But what immediately drew me to this specific piece is the iconography and what is actually depicted in this fragment. What you see within the panel is a centralized compartment depicting a dagger and two cockle shells, which is surrounding by a scrolling motif and flowering branches, which together make up a kind of shield shape. Surmounting the entire scene is a papal tiara with two papal staves or ferule, but what is missing are the well-known papal keys just behind the insignia. Just below we see two hats, which you might know as cardinals' hats, but they in fact aren't cardinals' hats in this case. The hat is in fact a galero, the most well-known of its kind being the red cardinal's hat. Its shape is derived from a wide-brimmed pilgrim's hat worn by different types of clergymen. The status of the person wearing the hat in question is determined by the color of the hat and the specific amount of tassels. In this case, we see only 6 tassels on each branch, so 12 tassels in total. And if this fragment were to be for a cardinal, it would have had 30 tassels in total. Moving on to what we see in the middle of the fragment, we have a very specifically shaped dagger and two cockle shells. Both the cockle shells and this specific type of dagger are the devices of St. James the Great or St. James the Apostle, but they have been also previously connected with the Camino de Santiago, or the pilgrimage to this specific saint's main church. The textile fragment in question here does probably belong to a bishop and probably to someone with ties to the Order of Santiago or to St. James the Great in specific. Not all members of the order were, however, Spanish or present in Spain, and there are examples known of people from this order also being active in Italy. The fragment therefore most probably derived from southern Europe, most probably Spain or maybe Italy, and could probably be dated to the 16th century.